Welcome, friends. Today we are starting a new learning series called Education Series. So we will try to cover most important topics, which are kind of which are kind of confusing, or many people are not aware about it. So, for the benefit of the non-astrological or the friends who are not very conversant with astrology, can easily understand or grasp the subject. So, the first topic in this series would be on Lagna, ascendant, or the Rashi. So, generally, when we say Rashi or zodiac, so most of the people refer to the Western zodiac, which they say in the paper or on any websites. For example, if your date of birth is between April 21st to May 19th, so then say I'm Aries zodiac. So they refer to themselves as a Arian or a Aries personality person. So this concept is actually a Western concept, and in Vedic or Parashari system, we don't take the sun sign for any kind of major calculations. Okay, so I'm just sharing this. So this is a typical South Indian chart. So why I have used the South Indian chart is because it is easy to graphically represent, because the signs are fixed and the houses are varying. Whereas in North Indian chart, the houses are fixed and the signs are varying. So here it will be more appropriate or easy to understand the chart. So now if you see this, basically a horoscope is nothing but a map of the sky. So from the earth, if you are trying to map from the earth, so around the earth we have 12 zodiacs or rashis or signs, whatever you call it. So we are just trying to map where are the planets situated, in the sense in which segment or in which sector of the rashis all the planets are placed. So generally, if you look at sun, so currently sun is in Scorpio. So it takes about 1 month to move from one zodiac to the other zodiac. That means it takes one full year to go around the earth and complete the revolution. So anyway, scientifically we know that the sun is not moving around the earth. So it is only for the calculation part, since we are placed or we are situated on the earth. What we are trying to do is we are trying to measure the movement and the distances and the degrees of all the celestial bodies from earth, by keeping the earth as a center, or we call it the geocentric system. So now when you try to track the sun, so sun takes about 12 months to go around the earth. That means it changes one rashi in 1 month. So generally the Western, when they say I'm a so and so zodiac, I'm a Capricorn zodiac, I'm a Gemini, I'm a Taurian, I'm a Libra. So whoever is born in Libra or a Scorpio or a Sagittarius in one entire month, all of them fall into the same category. That means so entire 30-day, one whole month, whoever is born will have the same characteristics, is what it says according to the Western concept. But when it comes to the Rashi concept, which most of the people in India are aware, I mean the ones who are not don't know the in-depth astrology, or who are just the common followers, or who keep checking their charts, so they are aware about the nakshatra or the rashis. So rashi is nothing but the location where the moon is placed in your horoscope. So as on today, if you see, the moon is in Pisces, that means Meena. So moon takes about 1 month to go around the earth. That means it stays about 2.5 days in one particular zodiac. So that also says that whoever is born in this 2.5 days or 60 hours. So all of them will have a similar kind of a chart. So that means almost 1/12 of the population will have a similar characteristics is what we are trying to say if we are fixing the moon Rashi as a reference point. So this we said 12 signs in 12 months. This we are saying 12 signs in 1 month. Now let us try and understand what is Lagna or the ascendant. So now when we are trying to measure or map the degrees, so we are on Earth. Let us assume that this is where we are situated. So right above, that is the sky is nothing but the north, and the exact opposite side, that is generally in Vedic we refer to as Patala, Patala Loka. So the other side of the earth is the south, and towards the left is the east, and towards the right is the west. So wherever the east zodiac or the east degree falls, okay, the eastern horizon falls is what is called as the Lagna. So now, if you look at this particular revolution or the rotation of the earth over its axis, it takes about 24 hours to complete these 12 signs. That was to say that it changes each sign in approximately 2 hours, that is 120 minutes. Okay. So let's imagine what I've tried to do is I have tried to track this time around the zodiac. So let us say this is 12 midnight. This is 2 a.m. in the morning, 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 8 in the morning. So I've just tracked or recorded just for indication purpose that these are the time. And let's assume somebody is born at night 8 o'clock. So approximately the person who is born at night 8 o'clock would be a Cancerian ascendant. So now, whenever we are trying to track the Lagna from your horoscope, so we generally call you are basically this is the sign which we use in the Vedic chart. So we call, you would have seen a double line or a single line in most of the horoscopes. So this particular sign or the reference or the starting point is called the Lagna. Okay. And we generally refer to as he is a Cancerian Lagna at so and so degrees. So what also is important is since the circle is 360 degrees and we are dividing it into 12 parts, each segment or each Rashi is approximately 30 minutes. 30 degrees. This is as per Vedic, but there are other concepts where they take unequal Rashis or unequal segments. So that is that topic is out of the scope of the subject because it comes in the advanced astrology like KP and other streams of astrology. So let us take it as a 30-degree segment. So imagine this your birth time, based on your birth time. If it was at 8:30, so maybe you are somewhere here. That means maybe you are at 7.5 degrees Cancer. So we generally, when we signify Lagna, we would say that okay, this person is a Cancerian with Lagna point at 7.5 degrees. So this is how we specify, and now we know that every 2 hours, whoever is born with a Cancer Lagna, so every 2 hours we have a more or less fixed chart. Okay. So even this is still not very accurate because there are a lot of people who take birth maybe in that particular location. Again, based on the location, the Lagnas would change, many things would change, but still imagine you're taking a city or a state like a Bangalore or a Maharashtra or a city like Delhi. So many people would be born in this 2-hour window. So still to further have a unique chart, there are more advanced concepts where we go by the sublord, nakshatra lord. Okay, in KP astrology, we use further segmentation or fragmentation of the Rashis. We subdivide it further. So those are advanced concepts, but limiting the scope of today's topic. So we could say if you are following the sun sign, 1 month it's going to be same. If you are following the moon sign, 2.5 days it's going to be same. If you are following the Lagna point, 2 hours it is going to be same. So now I think you yourself can figure out how accurate is the Lagna, and whatever you generally use to refer to the Rashi, etc., is a bit more generalized. Okay. I mean, we all know that whenever we go to temple, we generally, if we have to offer the prayers to the god, when the priest comes, you would be telling him your nakshatra or rashi and then getting the archanas done. But that is fine for the mental faculties. It is fine. So generally in astrology, we consider three factors. You have a mind, you have a body, and a soul. So whatever the lagna point, we generally associate it with the body or the physical existence or physical faculties and all connections to your physical existence. It could be your partner, your father, mother, child, your co-workers, your friends, brothers, sisters, your career, your vehicle. All these faculties are connected to the physical existence called the lagna point. And when it comes to moon point, we consider the uh, mainly this sign to see how emotionally how is your emotional quotient, or how well balanced is your emotions. And when it comes to the soul, we the sun, we see your soul connections and what does the soul say about in the chart. So these three considerations, but that is why the lagna is more important, is because it is ruling most areas of your life, and most of the remedies and transits are all seen from the lagna, and your dashas are also working from the lagna point. So we take the calculations from the lagna. Okay, apart from this, like you would have seen in many TV programs or even in newspapers, in the websites, daily rashifal or daily uh, there will be daily readings where they refer to different rashis. Those are all generally moon rashis. And if you're looking at the Western readings, it would be on the sun sign. Okay. So, but generally, when we see the transit chart in Vedic astrology, we generally refer the Lagna point. So, mm, all those calculations or predictions they give, you can even correlate it with the Lagna. So you will find that more or less it is correlating. However, the transit results are very very generalized, and you would see at least only 10 to 15 or 20% of them working, even with big words like sade sati is shani is over your moon and all that, because that is not the only factor. There are a lot of multiple factors to be considered. So in that context, I would say that uh, I'll suggest the viewers to try and understand what is your lagna, and try to track everything from your lagna point or from your ascendant. So in continuation to the series, I'm planning to do some remedial series based on lagnas. So remedies for different lagnas, what kind of regular remedies or temple visits, weekly temple visits, yearly temple visits. So all these kind of remedies I'm planning to start in upcoming series. So I suggest viewers to try and track your lagna. So just go to any online app and you would put your details and easily you would get your lagna. Okay. So thanks friends for the encouragement and watching the channel. So do share with your friends and family if they are also interested in these kind of topics, mainly around astrology. And if you feel that there's a lot of value addition. So keep subscribe to the channel and keep coming back to the channel. We will be back with more educative and informative content. So thanks for the